the day. And today we've got this beautiful red, vibrant color. So the last two sessions, we've actually been focusing on our lower part of our body, which is our grounding, our root down. And this is, of course, a lot more of the intention of our root chakra, which is our sacrum. And this connects us to our mind, body, breath, but really to the planet. So Mama Earth. And it gives us that fire, that passion, that extension of our creativity. And so if we use that, then we can really kind of manage what's happening around us, no matter what affiliations we have, where we are in our lives. Stay rooted, stay passionate, attract those relationships that make you feel more creative and make you feel more alive and your own self. So as we begin and start the practice, just keep that intention of this juicy, vibrant, and fiery, passionate red color. As you breathe in, even imagine that color coming in through the nose, traveling through the body, and really helping you stay connected, rooted down to the planet today. I think that's a really important thing for us to do. And I am very appreciative of all of your energies that are joining me on the mat today. I don't know about you, but I definitely had a little indulgence last evening, and we're going to work a little bit of that out with the shake and wake yoga for BevCon. I don't know if we want to begin, Andrea, but I'm ready to. If all these beautiful beings want to begin.
Yeah, let's go for it. Thanks, Kat.
Fantastic. So let's start in Shavasana. Yeah, I'm going to start us in the best pose ever. So if you've not done yoga before, Shavasana is the most important pose. And we find ourselves laying down on our backs, resting, letting the legs flop, the arms flop open. And we want to find that nice calming space. And before you shut your eyes, just take a little peek up at the ceiling. Or if you're outside, fortunate enough to be doing this outside, look up at the sky and just appreciate that you've got this safety space here that helps you disconnect from others when needed and stay connected to your own safe space that you have around you. Take that look, take a nice deep breath with me in through the nose. And then exhale, release through the lips. Again, deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, release, maybe with a big sigh. One more time together here. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. Now gently let those beautiful eyelids shut. We're going to keep the breath flowing, natural. Don't challenge yourself yet. And maybe while you're doing this, let's just take that middle finger of the right or left hand and let's just rub the space between the eyes. See if you can smooth it out if you're furrowing or if you realize you were straightening. Let's just smooth it out and then let the hand float back down. And sometimes bringing the corners of your beautiful mouth gently up actually softens all the muscles in the face. Give that a try. Find your space. Find your comfort. Remember your breath. So if this is your first moment of relaxation or intention today, thoughts may come through, let them pass by. The human experience is wonderful and chaotic, but it definitely can pass through with each exhalation. And we'll bring the attention to the breath. Let it come in through the nose, expanding through the rib cage, filling up the belly like a balloon. And then exhale, feel everything decompress. Feel yourself connect and melt even deeper. And as we root down today, ground ourselves into the world, remember that you are beautiful, you are creative, and you are full of wisdom. Allow that to pass through and release back into the world. And while you're here, set your intention for the practice and for the day. Maybe your intention is for your own beautiful self. Maybe it's for healing for the planet. Whatever it is, let's begin to seal the lips. Start that oceanic journey of breath, the Ujjayi breath, as we breathe deeply in through the nose and exhale, steam it back out through the nostrils. And on your next big inhale, extend those beautiful wings, your arms up and over the body. Stretch from the toes to the fingertips, pointing and then flexing the toes and making little fists with the hands. Starting to wake the full body experience up. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale. Draw the arms back down to your sides, palms facing down. Spread the fingers wide and blink the eyes open. Once again, coming back into the moment, back into your space. And you're going to draw one foot at a time, placing it flat on your mat. Knees are bent. Take a deep breath in, draw the navel in, and as you do, kind of pivot and tilt the pelvic floor up so the lower spine connects with the mat. We're going to inhale and exhale, draw the knees, both of them, down to the right side. Keep the shoulder blades and shoulders flush on the mat, and we're going to gaze to the left. So we're going to add a little bit of spice. You're just going to drop that right ankle above the left knee. Flex the toes. Now you can stay here. No matter where you take this next asana, we're going to make sure that we're using that Ujjayi breath and really feeling yourself breathing through the left cage. For those that want to expand and add some spice, bring the hands underneath and behind the head, clasping behind the head. As we exhale, we're going to start inching the right elbow down towards the right knee. Opening up through this space even further. Keep the breath flowing, honor your edge. Really feel the expansion, adding light and depth between each of those rib cages with each breath. Keep the head in your palms. Most important is to breathe through the nose and steam it back through the nostrils. 2 more breaths here. 1 more deep breath in together. And steam it out. On your next inhale, gently, if you were curving over like a little inchworm, work your way back to the center of the mat. Release the arms down and bring both the feet back onto the mat. And then windshield wiper them side to side, smoothing out the spine. And we'll balance our beautiful selves out. Bring the feet back flat onto your mat. Inhale through the center, engage the navel, and exhale, drop both knees to the left side, gaze to the right. Now again, if you want to stay here, go ahead. If you want to add that spice, you're going to take that left ankle, drop it above that right knee, flex both the feet. And then start to do your little inchworm, placing the hands, the palms, cupping the beautiful head, and then slowly inching that left elbow down towards that left knee. Opening up through the right cage here. Wherever you are, making sure the breath is your most focused thing. Feeling it come through the nose and exhale back through the nostrils. Warming our space, our body, our minds. Rooting down, feeling that connection. 2 more breaths here. 1 more deep breath in. And steam it back out through the nostrils. On your next inhale, slowly, if you were curved, move yourself back onto the mat. Release the arms, release the ankle. Feet are flat, knees are bent, and windshield wiper back again. Come back to center. So let's make sure as you look down, just kind of take a peek down, make sure that your feet and toes are facing forward. And just if you can, maybe bring them up so you can make sure that they're hips distance apart, 2 fistfuls between the knees, drop them back down, drop the head and shoulders. And we're gonna make sure that the fingers are spread wide, the forearms and the hands are flat on your mat. Take a deep breath in, draw the navel in. And as we exhale, first, we're gonna push off from the feet and lift the hips up sky high. So you're really squeezing through, planting and rooting down through the feet. Take a deep breath in here and exhale. As we exhale, we're gonna roll through the spine, connecting 1 vertebra down on the mat at a time. From here, we're gonna inhale, lift the hips sky high, and exhale, roll the body down. Smooth and fluid with each inhale, lift and raise. And exhale, slowly roll the body back down, staying rooted down. Inhale, lift, push from the feet, push from the forearms. Exhale, release, rolling through. 2 more times. Inhale, lift a little higher. And exhale, slowly roll through. 1 more time together. You're doing great. Inhale, lift, reach, reach, reach. And exhale, slowly roll back down. Beautiful. Let's bring 1 knee into the chest at a time. Give yourself a nice big squeeze, like a little cannonball squeeze. Elbows connecting to opposite hands. Point those toes. Another big squeeze in and exhale, extend the legs out. Let the spine smooth out through a breath. And then using the help of your forearms and hands, we're just gonna lift the body up, come into a nice Tadasana or seated staff pose. So legs are connected on the back side. The toes are flexed up towards that beautiful forehead of yours. We're gonna keep rooted down here. So our sit bones, those 2 cute little pointy bones in your booty, make sure that they're rooted down. So imagine when you're planting or you've seen little baby plants rooted in the earth. If we lose that root, we lose the plant. So we wanna stay rooted down. We're gonna bring the shoulders up to the ears and roll the shoulders back. Doesn't that feel much better? We kind of wear the weight of the world in the shoulders. And sometimes all you gotta do, inhale, lift, and let go. And now we're gonna inhale, bring those beautiful arms high above. Hold here, spread the fingers wide, drop the shoulders down. From here, we're gonna inhale, elongate through the middle, and then exhale, forward fold. So there's a few different levels that you can go here. If you want to take your peace fingers, take hold of those big toes, elbows reaching out to the side, crown of the head reaching out. If that's a little too intense, you can always keep the knees bent. Inhale, lifting through the center, and exhale, just drop the chest onto your thighs. You're still gonna feel it in the core, a nice stretch. If you wanna go even deeper, drop the forearms, drop the waist, and the crown of the head still reaching for the toes. Make sure these toes are flexed. Honor your edge. 2 more breaths together. Remember, drawing in through the nose and back out through the nostrils if you can. 1 more deep breath in together. And as we exhale, we're going to slowly roll the body back up. Nice and tall, crown of the head lifting upwards, shoulders down, chin parallel to the floor. Beautiful. So now we're gonna come onto our mat. So however you want to get there, I like to cross in an easy seated posture and then roll right over. But however you want to get to this tabletop position, and we're going to make sure that the hands are planted flat, fingers are spread wide, and our wrist is directly underneath our shoulders. We're going to draw the navel in, gazing slightly down at the mat, holding here. Our knees are that hips distance apart. And we're going to inhale, arch the back, reach the gaze up towards the sky. As we exhale, remember, keep the arms locked, press away from the mat, drop the chin to chest, and hollow out the back. Again, inhale, lift and raise. And exhale, pull that pelvic floor forward as you drop the chin to chest, hollow out the back. Again, inhale, lift. Keep the backs of the feet pressing against the mat, arms strong and connected. And exhale, steam it out. Inhale, lift, arch, and reach. And exhale, pull forward, heart reaching for the sky. 1 more time through together. Inhale, lift and raise. And exhale, release. Come back to flat center. Set yourself up once again. And we're going to inhale, bring that left knee 90 degrees out to the side. So we're in our tripod here. So we've got 3 points to our tripod, our right leg and our 2 arms. We want to make sure that we're not bending into one side, honoring your edge. Keep the navel drawn in. If you want to add that spice, kick out that foot through the heel and flex the toes. Smiling and shaking is a good sign that you are alive this morning. So it's all good. 2 more breaths. 1 more deep breath in. And slowly exhale, bring that left knee back to the mat. And we're just going to rock back onto our sit bones and our ankles into our hero's pose. Let's roll out the wrists, give them a little bit of love. And take a deep breath, bring the arms high above you, and slowly exhale, drop them back down, set yourself up, come into your strong tabletop. Knees are hips distance apart, wrists directly underneath the shoulders. Navel drawn in. And when you're ready, lift that right leg 90 degrees to the other side. Again, making sure we're not bending. Keep those arms locked, nice and strong. Again, if you want to kick that ankle out, go ahead and do that. One side might be a little easier than the other. Don't worry, it's okay. That is one of our greatest challenges of humanity, is we've got one side that's completely sometimes different than the other. Or I guess that's our diversity of ourselves, however you want to look at it. We've got 2 more breaths here. 1 more deep breath, and as you exhale, slowly bring that right knee back to the mat and exhale yourself back to your hero's pose. You can roll out the wrists once again. Remember, rooting down, we're really close to Mama Earth, breathing in that nice fire light and exhaling it out. Take another deep breath in, arms come up overhead, and exhale, plant them down on the mat. Set yourself up, hands are flat, fingers are spread wide. We're gonna curl those beautiful toes. We're gonna set ourselves up, move into your first downward facing dog. I like to do this in a few steps. So I sort of kind of come back, sit bones heading towards the ankles, and I first lift the knees up towards the chest, pushing away from the hands, dropping the head. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lift the hips sky high. Everybody stay on your tippy toes, drop the head, looking through the ankles. Holding here, pressing away from the mat, navel drawn in. Take another deep breath and exhale, drop those beautiful heels down to the mat. And we're gonna take that right foot and leg, inhale as we lift it sky high, point the toes, pressing away from the mat once again. Finding that balance, and we're gonna slowly bend that right foot 90 degrees, and we're gonna reach the gaze up and under the right arm. Opening up all through the right side. Really feel that fire breath going through the rib cage. 2 more breaths here. 1 more deep breath. And exhale. On your next inhale, straighten that right leg. And exhale, release that right foot down to meet the left. Smooth out the spine through an inhale and an exhale. On your next inhale, lifting that left leg sky high, point the toe. Find that balance. When you're ready, gently bend that left knee 90 degrees, reaching the gaze up and under the left arm. Again, that firelight traveling through the nose, coursing through the rib cage, traveling to the tips of the toes. One more deep breath in and release. On your next inhale, square the hips and send that left leg straight up, and exhale, release it back down. On your next inhale, come up on the tippy toes, gaze between the fingertips, and slowly baby step yourself all the way up to your hands. Big toes connect, heels slightly separated, bend into the knees, and forward fold, drop the head. Press off from those beautiful feet. Inhale, extend the arms sky high, palms come together. Exhale, draw down to your heart center. Gaze upon the fingertips. And then let the arms float down to mountain pose or your Tadasana. Make sure the shoulders are dropped. Make sure the thighs are rolling outwards, drawing the pelvic floor up, navel drawn in. Gaze is forward, chin is parallel to the mat. And it's all good to smile. And inhale, bring those beautiful arms high above, palms together. Exhale, draw down to your heart center, crossing at the thumbs. Keep the shoulders drawn down. And with your beautiful balance that you've got now, we're gonna make sure that that right foot is rooted down, grounded all 4 corners into your mat. You're gonna take a nice deep breath in, bring that left knee 90 degrees, and slowly bring it behind you, coming into your first lunge. Staying high on the ball of that back foot. Make sure that that front knee isn't going over the big toe of the right foot. And you can kind of manage your own lunge, shorter or longer. Just make sure that you're high on the ball of that back foot. We're gonna scissor those thighs in together, which really protects the lower spine, helps you keep this core nice and strong and tight. Feel that foot connected to the mat. And we've got 2 more big breaths here. So let's take a nice deep breath in together through the nose. And steam it back out through the nostrils. Hear it come through the back of the throat as well. 1 more deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're gonna plant those hands either side of that right foot. And release that right foot back to meet the left. Join me in your first plank. Take a deep breath in and exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, come high on the tippy toes, gaze forward. Baby step yourself all the way up to the beautiful hands. Big toes connect, heels separated. Let the head float down, forward fold. Come over this side now. On your next inhale, push away from the mat. Inhale, reach those beautiful wings sky high, palms together. Exhale, draw down to your heart center. Connect and root down through the left foot now. Inhale, bring that right knee to 90 degrees. And when you're ready, exhale, release it back behind you. Come into your lunge. Check that left knee. And sometimes we have a tendency for that knee to kind of turn inward. Make sure that it's straight or at least going towards the little piggy toes. High on the ball of that right foot. Shoulders rolling down through the spine, scissoring the thighs in. Protect that spine, protect your roots. Gazing out into the open, to the possibilities of a beautiful new start to the day. Now that you're all juicy and full of bright firelight, my BevCon crew, I love it. 2 more breaths together. Let's all take that deep, juicy breath in and exhale. Plant those hands down and draw that left foot back to meet the right. We're going to hold here in that nice, strong plank. If that's a little much, just go ahead and lower those knees down to your mat. And slower than you ever imagined you could, let's all take a deep breath in. And I'm going to count as we lower ourselves down for 4, for 3, for 2, all the way down to 1. And stretch those beautiful wings out. Let that forehead rest. Point the toes, reach and stretch. Beautiful. And when you're ready, roll yourself onto your back, once again on your mat. And we're going to bring the bottoms of the feet, the outer blade together. You don't have to connect the whole foot. And we're just going to let the legs flop open. Arms are floating down. Shoulder blades are connected to the mat. Navel drawn in. And then bring both those beautiful knees together. Plant the feet down. We're going to inhale, draw that right foot up towards the sky. Flex so the toes are reaching towards your forehead, like you're stamping the ceiling with your foot. And then we're going to exhale, let that right ankle drop above that left knee, never on the knee or on the sides of the knee. We're going to keep that right foot flexed. Take a deep breath in and slowly bring that left knee in towards the body, flexing the left and the right feet. If you want to add some spice, you can thread the needle, taking the right arm inside the right leg, and you can clasp the hands behind the left thigh, drawing the knee in a little deeper, opening yourself up. Take another deep breath, push a little deeper, and then exhale, release. Send that foot up to the ceiling and then exhale, let it drop down. Now we'll do the same on the other side. Inhale, lift, flex the left foot, stamp that ceiling, and then exhale, release that left ankle on top above that right knee. Flex that left foot and then draw the right knee in, flexing the right foot. Again, add some spice if you want today. Thread the needle, draw that right knee in a little further. Keep those shoulders flush. Keep the smile flowing. Your beautiful, bright face, alive and rooted down in all there is. And all there is today is love. And you, my friends, are all there is. So Take another deep breath. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Drop that right foot, extend the left up, and then we're gonna bring the right up to meet so they're happy together. We can rock them side to side, give those hips a little more opening, and then draw them down into the chest. Give yourself another big hug. Let's bring the shoulders and the forehead up, point the toes. Then drop the shoulders down and just rock gently side to side. We'll smooth that spine out, massage the kidneys a little further. And then let the arms float down to your side. And then extend the legs up one more time. Point the toes. Now this will be a fun one for you. I want you to really challenge yourself right now. Use your oceanic breath. Imagine that you are about to set sail and you're dropping your boat into the water. Your legs are your boat. You don't want to just throw it in. You want to let it float down. So start allowing the legs to float down, fighting that gravity. Use your core strength. You can use your hands if you like. Again, slower than you ever imagined that you could. Let them float. Take a big, deep smile as you exhale, release, come back to your Shavasana. Take another look around the beautiful space that you do have comfort and security in, and then come back to center and close those beautiful eyes. Finding yourself melting and rooting down once again. And all at once, you can feel the heart slowing down, coming into rhythm with the universe once again. The body feeling energized and charged as the world around you is still, calm, collective, and now full of your bright energy, your fiery passion, and your creative flow. You've done this in your space in these 30 minutes. You kept your meeting. You were your best boss today. You found yourself on the mat. Give yourself praise. Honor yourself. Be aware of just how beautiful you truly are. And in the own voice in your head, repeating after me, I am beautiful. I am creative. I am full of wisdom. I am capable of change. And I am all there is. And all there is love. So bring your attention to the breath as it travels in through the nose and now passes through the lips. A little vibrating sensation to remind you just how alive you truly are, the gift of your breath in this present moment. So wiggle fingertips and toes. Come back to this space. Roll gently over onto one side and give your body a warm embrace. wrapping those wings around your body. A nice big stretch as well. But you do give yourself the best hugs. So hug you, honor you, and say thank you for showing up today. And when you're ready to share that fire, that passion, creativity, wisdom, and love, release and gently open the eyes, and I'll seal our intentions and our practice today with 3 resonating ohms. You're more than welcome to join in with me. The key of G, your heart and throat chakras joining as one. I thank the universe for our lives, families, jobs, friends. I ask that we are blessed in peace, harmony, bliss, joy, love, and light. I honor the light in you all through the light in me. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone, wherever you are joining from today. I am very much appreciative of your energy and your passion and the willingness to be a change and a force in my life as well as yours. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me. You can leave something in the chat right now, but I am definitely available, and I thank you all. Thank you so much, Andrea.